Imagine a world where the horizon never breaks. No continents, no islands, no shorelines, just an endless, rhythmic expanse of blue. We call our planet Earth, implying soil, rock, and ground. But what if we finally admitted the truth? We are, and have always been, a water world waiting to happen. If the geological lever shifted, if the ice sheets melted instantly and the subterranean aquifers burst forth, the sea level wouldn't just rise, it would conquer. The highest peaks of the Himalayas would be reduced to treacherous reefs, the graveyards of ships, and the last sanctuary for land-dwelling birds. This is not the story of a flood. This is the story of a new planetary epoch, the Hydrocene.
In the immediate aftermath, civilization does not vanish, it sinks. The great metropolises, New York, Tokyo, London, become the new gold mines. The scavenger age begins. Humanity, now refugees on the high seas, would rely on dangerous dives into the abyss of our own history. We would mine the sunken cities, not for gold, but for raw materials, steel, preserved glass, and airtight containers. These underwater ruins would become treacherous reefs, creating localized ecosystems where predators ambush scavengers. The architecture of the 21st century would transform into the coral reefs of the 22nd, a haunting monument to the dry age we took for granted.
But the water isn't the only enemy. Without land masses to act as speed bumps, the planetary weather system would spiral into chaos. Land creates friction, it breaks the momentum of storms. In a water world, hurricanes would not dissipate, they would circle the globe, merging into hypercanes, storms the size of continents, with wind speeds exceeding 500 miles per hour. The ocean would be in a permanent state of agitation. Living on the surface would mean surviving a perpetual state of motion, riding waves the size of skyscrapers. To survive this, our floating cities couldn't be static, they would have to be migratory, constantly running from the eternal storm front, hunting for the calm eye of the hurricane.
Over centuries, the chaos would stabilize into a new order. Humanity would stop scavenging and start adapting. We would cease to be hunter-gatherers of the old world and become farmers of the new. The atoll cities would rise, massive, self-sustaining biostructures powered by wave energy and thermal vents. Agriculture would move from horizontal fields to vertical, underwater hydroponics. We would domesticate the ocean, farming algae for fuel and protein, and perhaps even genetically modifying marine life to serve our needs. The ocean would no longer be a grave, but a womb, a place where a new kind of civilization, one that understands the fluidity of existence, begins to take root.
Given enough time, thousands, perhaps millions of years, biology would answer the call of the environment. Evolution is not a destination, it is a reaction. If we remain in the water, natural selection will strip away the traits of the landwalker. Our bone density would decrease for buoyancy. Our lung capacity would double. Or perhaps we would redevelop the pharyngeal arches of our ancestors into functioning gills. We would become Homo aquaticus. We would no longer visit the ocean, we would be of it. And in that distant future, looking at the fossilized remains of a plastic bottle or a rusted car, we might wonder about the strange, dry creatures that once walked on solid ground, unaware that they were standing on the bottom of a future sea.